You know, the lobby isn't very well lit. I think our clients feel uncomfortable in it. It's not an inviting place at all.
I suppose we could have some lights installed. It might look nice if we had a chandelier in the center.
Yes, or I was thinking of just adding some table lamps, something small and unobtrusive.
I know he said that he'd be here, but I think we should start the meeting without Peter. He's always late.
But we'll just have to repeat everything after he gets here. That's just going to annoy everyone.
No, he can read the minutes tomorrow. It's about time he developed some time management skills.
Well, I guess so, but I'm not sure he'll get the message.
Will you look over this report for me? I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem right.
Sure. What kind of feedback do you want?
I'd like you to read it for clarity and check my punctuation. I don't think I have gotten the message across clearly.
Okay, but you know you're always too hard on yourself. You're a very good writer.
You don't look good. What's wrong? Are you sick?
Yes, I think I have the flu. I felt terrible all night and didn't sleep well.
What are you doing coming into work then? It's not as though there's a lot to do at the moment. And besides, I don't want everyone else in the office getting sick too.
Excuse me, are these your keys?
Yes, they are. Where did you find them? I've been looking for them everywhere.
In the parking lot. I'm parked next to you and I saw them when I got out of my car.
Gosh, I'm lucky that no one tried to take my car. It's a good thing I work with such honest people. Is what I've heard true? Is Cheryl really leaving next week? Where's she going?
Yes, she starts at Beckwith and McDougall the first of the month. She's going to be a conference and events planner.
Good for her. I hope she likes it over there. She needs a new challenge.
Yes, I think she'll do really well there.
Excuse me, is this sweater on sale? I can't find the price.
No, I'm afraid it's not. Only the items with a red or yellow tag are on sale. You can find most of them hanging on the racks at the back of the store.
Oh, I see. Thank you. The things I like are never on sale.
The same thing always happens to me, too.
I've just come out of a very interesting meeting. The manager is giving me a raise starting next month.
Hey, that's fantastic. It's about time they gave you some recognition. Let's celebrate.
I'd love to, but he wants me to get started on a new project right away. I have to go back to his office again.
Sounds like you'll be earning that raise. There's a lot of talk about overstaffing and possible layoffs. I'm wondering if I should update my resume and start applying to some other companies.
I've heard the rumors too. Are you worried?
Well, I have no seniority. If they let people go, I think I'd be pretty near the top of the list.
Now you've got me really worried. I started working here after you.
There you are. I want to complain to you about something.
Why? What's wrong? You look really upset.
You've been telling everyone that I'm leaving next month.
Well, you are leaving, and besides, I'm looking for people who are interested in taking over your position. I will need to replace you.
The final item on our agenda is recycling. We need to take responsibility for our environment. In this office, we recycle copy paper, plastic and glass, and newspapers. There are separate containers for glass, plastic, and newspapers beneath the back windows. All new staff members, please take note of the boxes on the shelves near the copy machines. There is one box for each of the 3 sizes of paper we use. Put all recyclable paper in the appropriate boxes. Recyclable paper is paper that has been printed on one side only. Put them face down in the boxes. Do not put 2-sided copies in the boxes. They cannot be reused. Do not mix up the sizes. Any questions? No? Then that's all for today. Enjoy your lunch.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce you to our 2 newest staff members. Marcia Goldsmith is an endocrinologist of some renown. She has written the most recent definitive textbook on clinical management of diabetes patients. She spent 10 years at Boston University Hospital and also lectured widely. In fact, she has a reputation as a first-class speaker, so we are looking forward to her noon conferences. David Ireland has been head of the Infectious Disease Department at the University of California at San Francisco Medical Center for the past 6 years. He was co-chairman of the World Health Organization prior to that for 2 years. He began his career with 3 years of research and clinical work in West Africa. He is well versed in both the ordinary realm of infectious diseases and the more exotic tropical diseases. Everyone, please join me in welcoming David Ireland and Marcia Goldsmith.
Don't miss the Taos Film Festival, sponsored by Taos Telecommunications, Taos Motors, and Taos Electronics. It's bigger than ever this year. You can choose from among 60 different programs over the 5-day run of the festival. Films will be screened at the Taos Convention Center and at each of the 4 Storyteller Theaters in the 280-seat Taos Community Auditorium, newly refurbished with 35mm projectors. Tickets are $6 for individual screenings. A $50 punch card is good for admission to 10 regularly priced events. For a full lineup of events, come to the Film Festival box office at the Horse Gallery in downtown Taos or call 1-505-977-4719. You can also check out the Taos Film Festival website at www.taos.film.com.
Good morning, you're listening to Radio Joy FM. This is Bridget Reynolds with the Hourly Weather Report. After a week of rain, we're going to have some respite. We should have partly sunny skies over the big city today. It will be breezy and mild, with temperatures in the low 70s. Along the coast, however, those breezes are going to turn heavy with gusts of up to 35 miles per hour. Tomorrow should be mostly sunny, with plenty of wind to keep our skies fresh and clear. We can expect 3 days of this, so hold on to your hats. For those of you planning to take part in the Joy FM Charity Marathon tomorrow, this means it's going to be a tough run, especially along the beachfront promenade.
Attention please. This is an announcement for passengers on International Airlines Flight 073. We have important information for passengers with tickets for this flight. We regret to inform you that International Airlines Flight 073 to Hong Kong is overbooked. We don't want to have to bump passengers, so we are asking for volunteers to go on a later flight. Although this is small compensation for the inconvenience, we will reward each volunteer with a class upgrade or a free one-way flight coupon which may be used on any future International Airlines flight within the Pacific Rim area. Anyone who wishes to volunteer, please come to gate D25 by 2:30. Thank you. We apologize sincerely for the inconvenience and thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you for calling the main branch of the public library. The library is currently closed. During library opening hours, you will be able to speak directly to one of the librarians. For regular library opening hours, press 1. For information about the audiovisual section, press 2. For general loans information, press 3. For information about the reference section, including a list of all periodicals stocked in the reference room, press 4. For information about the Children's Library and coming library events for children, press 5. For information regarding talking books for the hard of hearing, press 6. This message will automatically repeat. Remember, the library also has a home page where you can find all of the above information on our user-friendly website. The address is www.city.library.org.
It's almost that time of year where we all start coughing and sneezing. Get a head start on the cold season and stop a cold before it stops you. New improved Victory Vitamin C compound with rosehip is just what you need to help build up your immunity before the cold season hits. Medical tests have proven that taking 600 milligrams of Victory Vitamin C compound once a day for 3 weeks before the expected start of the cold season can increase your resistance by up to 120%. Taking 300 milligrams daily throughout the rest of the cold season is enough to ward off those annoying sore throats and runny noses. Victory Vitamin C compound, available at your local drugstore.
I'm afraid that it is not good news that has prompted me to call you all here today. As you know, this has been a difficult year for Bryson's, and profits have been at a record low for the last 3 quarters in a row. We were hoping that this 4th quarter would bring us out of the slump, but this has not been the case. Therefore, I have no choice but to tell you the following. Staff cuts have to be made, starting with those of you who have been here for the shortest time. We are sorry we are not able to offer the continued opportunity to develop your careers at Bryson's. Lydia will now read a list of the first group of names and explain what happens next.
Hello, Ted. This is Kevin again. Looks like you are still out of the office. I've already called you half a dozen times this morning, but either you're ignoring all my messages or you haven't checked them yet. We really need to discuss the Mitchell account before Michelle Mitchell comes in on Friday. She's been handling things since her husband's death, and she's much more thorough than he was. We need to make sure everything is in its place and that all the numbers add up properly. She won't accept any mistakes, and, to be honest, we've been getting a bit complacent. We can't afford to lose her business, so give me a call as soon as you can, and we can run through the files together.
I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today to listen to a few excerpts from my latest book. In fact, this is a book which was almost not published. I didn't think that there was room in the market for another book on fund management, but Dr. Higgins of the Federation of Investment persuaded me that enough of my ideas were original that it would be a shame not to put them in print. I have trusted his opinion on many an occasion, and so here I am today with Funds for the Future. It is aimed at the novice and the veteran alike, and gives tips on how to avoid some of the common mistakes investors and their advisors make.